Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Well, today we are going to be working on spring, and it is on an 11 count and it's 75 by 130 centimeters. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying working on this. So we're just going to kind of go with it. And I got this great big thing up here today. Gotta move everything back. Oh, goodness. So what is up with everybody? You know, it must have slipped me, but I didn't know tomorrow was Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm telling you. For some reason, I was expecting it like next weekend or thereabouts. I'm looking at this, and I don't. It's bizarre. Yeah, I think they're all circles. We're fine. Looked like some were square and some were circles. For some reason, I don't know. It must be the way I'm looking at it. I'm using 2 strands, by the way. This is done on kind of a tan colored Ada, which I've never had done before. So, yeah. But I've been working on this whole little side here, trying to finish up this corner so we can move over. I'd like to get, there's some, I don't know if you can see that. It's a very small picture. There's some flowers right on the other side of it. You know I like stitching flowers. But I think it's going to be a hot moment. It'll be like right down this way somewhere. So, yeah. Unless I decide to just jump ahead. But yeah, I didn't realize that tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I'm totally behind. Happy Mother's Day and everything tomorrow for everybody. Before I forget again, I don't know, it just seems like it was always around my daughter's birthday, and her birthday's on the 14th. So, I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking. Didn't do much anything else yesterday after I got home. I was going to go to the post office this morning. Don't know that I will or I won't. But I looked up Everyday eCrafts shipped my package on the around the 17th of April. Now I realize, it's got to get where it's got to go and then actually get shipped. So, yeah, it's still out there somewhere. There's 3 patterns in it. So, I don't know where it's at. I tried to use the tracker and it said the 1st of May it was in Denver, so I don't know what takes it like forever. Is that customs? Because it went to Chicago first, from the Orient, we'll call it. Somewhere in China it was mailed. Then went to Chicago first, and then it went to Denver. So does each place have their own customs, thing? I have no idea. Not a clue. Or since the pandemic, are there different rules? I know nothing. It's just going to be here when it gets here. So that's a little something to look forward to. And the other guy, he sent it out, I'd say maybe a week or 2 after that. Maybe, perhaps. Just guessing. So it might be another week or so with his. All these things are coming from China. It's like, okay. Don't get in too much of a hurry. It'll get here when it gets here. So yesterday I worked on Mary Jane Fry, 1861. a little bit and listened to Grey's Anatomy most of the day because I was trying to concentrate on that pattern. It wasn't a lot of frogging or anything. It's just, it takes a moment. And it has a border, so I did the outside border going up and down, and then when I went across, I did it, about 3-4 inches, just so I could kind of get the corner feel thing. So I went to start the other part. There's like another little border on the inside, like 1.5 inches away from it. And I'm like, well, why didn't that match up? Well, the top border, I had to rip it all out. Because where it went up, it should have gone down. Yeah. So, it took a hot moment, but, so that was all the frogging that I did. And there were some moments where I went back and forth. Like, if I might have gotten off kilter or something, but no other major frogging. So that was a good thing. But it's going slow but sure. Might get out Tutor B again today. I want something small. I know, and here I'm stitching this. But see, this is mindless stitching. You just put it in where the color says to put it in. So I like this. I like this at the end of the day as well. So I don't have to really think too hard. Yeah. Because some days that's just not a possibility. So there was a reason. I was going to make the ribs today, but I thought I'd wait until tomorrow. Maybe because it was Mother's Day. I tried to buy a steak. They had the crappiest selection of steaks, so... Because I usually like to have a steak on Saturday or Sunday. But it's okay. They didn't have what I wanted. They just didn't look real well. So that's how I ended up with the ribs. I thought, well, that's, fair price. And it'd go for 2 meals. Unlike the steak at the same price, going for 1. Yeah. I do like some prime rib, though. Love prime rib. And it's been a while. So, just haven't been real excited about anything. I don't know if my daughter and I will do anything this weekend or not. Not a clue. Last year I bought my cabinets for Mother's Day. But it seems like it was later in the month. I don't get it. Don't get it. Well, we got that section all done. Oh, there's some little flaws in there. Don't look too close. Don't look too close. Well, at least this won't be moving all around like some of the others have. And I apologize for that. It's just sometimes hard to get a hold of. This material is nice and pliable, if you will. Got a little... Oh, okay, that was just a piece of fuzz. Never mind. So, it's nice and easy to work on. Just working my way up and back down. Trying to get rid of this thread, though. It's about time. It didn't take long to get very far. So I just take it out, especially at night when my brain is tired and I don't want to have to count all that stuff. So that's what I love best. Whoa! Lost those scissors to the hole of Calcutta. No, it just fell on the floor. Look at my thread thing. It's like 8-9 months of stitching stuff. And it's just the stuff I do on my desk. Not too bad, huh? We're gaining on it. Not that I know what I'm going to do with it after it gets full. I just keep pushing it down. Haven't made any big, terribly large decisions about what we're going to do with the orts. Some people put them in, what do you call it? Oh, those plastic or glass, I guess. Christmas ornaments, you know, the kind you can fill up, you know, with whatever you want to fill up. They put orts in it, and they put it on their tree. I don't know. I just think they're cool to collect. I have a great big huge square. Oh, it's like a ball mason, but I think it's a Drey, D-R-E-Y or A-Y bottle. And it's nice and tall. It's probably 12 inches tall. It's a, what is that, a half gallon? Not a clue. Okay, we're trying to get up here. We might as well start at the top and work our way down. Okay, gotta move it just a bit, folks. And everything has to fall off. Come on, kids. But that way I don't have to move it again. But anyway, I could fill it up with orts. It needs to be cleaned, though. I don't think I've touched it since I bought it in Kansas, when I lived in Kansas. I got that one, and I got one of the round, I don't know what came in it. Maybe peanut butter? Maybe? It's kind of got ribs. I mean, the lid itself is, what, 8 inches across? 6, 8 inches across? And then it's got ribs down the glass. Yeah, that was a great place for finding glass jars. I did a lot of canning there, too. But I was buying the jars for that. Couldn't seem to find any. I went to a lot of auctions when I lived in Kansas. Haven't been to any since I've been here. There haven't been too many to go to. I don't ever see them around. And I'm not really allowed to go to auctions because I just can't control myself. I end up with tons and tons of stuff I really don't need. And at that time when I lived in Kansas, I was putting some of my finds from auctions on eBay, but I don't do that much anymore. I haven't done that since I got here, so just haven't felt like it. I used to do a lot of eBay when oh God, about 15 years ago. We would go out bottle hunting, and I'd dig up bottles, old medicine bottles and stuff, and sell them on eBay. But other than that, or what do you call it, like historic memorabilia, because they'd have like paperwork and stuff, because we lived in Leadville. It was easy to find Leadville paperwork from like the banks or like the hardware stores and stuff. It was quite interesting, but I don't do that much anymore. My daughter did dabble a little bit in putting stuff on eBay, but she just had too much going on. So it's all in what you got time for. Now, when I did eBay, my kids were in junior high, so I mean, they could take care of themselves. They could fix themselves a meal if they had to. You know, I mean, it was a whole different ball game. Now she's got like a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, so, or, well, 11-year-old and a 6-year-old. So Yeah. Gotta have a drink of coffee. Times change. And, I mean, everybody's got different stuff that they need to do or work on or take care of the kids and all that. I get that. So, I'm trying to figure out... Oh, that's orange. Had to get the light going just right. It was almost blending in. Another pretty day out there. You know, after I got done with that video at noon, it's a good thing I did it when I did it, because about half an hour later, the wind was blowing so hard it would have blown me right off the porch. Yeah. I told you, we were lucky the wind wasn't blowing that day. And I'll have one more color. Oh, two. There's a little bit of orange down here. For peace sake, come here. So yesterday I didn't work on too much of anything other than Mary Jane Fry. I didn't even stitch on this, and I've been trying to put like one whole thread, which is like almost 2 feet long. I mean, not 2 feet, about a foot and or a yard and a half long. It does have very long threads in this, so I just cut them in half and then separate them from there. But I've been trying to do one whole big thread of each color a day, or not each color, but of a color. Whew. Boy, it took me a long time to get around that barn. I'm telling you. And of course it's nice and quiet out there today. Maybe they just haven't all got going today. I did hear the birds singing. They were singing earlier, but I don't hear them right this second. And I don't think it's supposed to, if it's supposed to rain, we got like a 1% chance. It got cloudy yesterday, but it didn't do anything. Not at all. Oops, we're going to have to lose this thread. My door's open and it keeps creaking. Sorry about that. Oh, get out my other pair of scissors. Thank goodness I got... as I can see, I probably got 6 pairs of scissors staring at me. Shame we don't have any scissors around here. Ha ha ha. I like to pick up specialty scissors every once in a while. Something that looks kind of different and cute. I don't know where they are right this second. Hell, they might be in a project. Oh, here they are. I got these from, oh dear. I think I got these from Amazon. Either Amazon or 123 Stitch. And they're heavy. Very heavy. And they're fairly thick compared to my other ones. I don't use them that often. But I just thought, I thought they were cool looking. So, They're not real terribly greatly made. I think I got them off of Amazon. I just like the way they looked. See, that's what happened. I get stuff that I just like the way it looks. Oh, I made the mistake. 1, 2, 3 stitch again. They finally got in the one pattern. It is floral motifs, and it's by the Scarlet House. Oh, I like that pattern. Just love it. It's got lots of flowers, but I was really kind of upset with 1, 2, 3 stitch. They didn't tell you how big it was, or any of the threads or anything, just that they got it in and it's new. So I'll wait a while. Maybe they'll have all that information, because when I order it, I want to order the thread and I want to order the material all at the same time, but I'm sure it's kind of big. And I don't need to get it right now, but yeah, they finally got that one in. So hopefully the one from Cressland's that I'm looking for will come in soon. Not soon. Just give me a little time. Gotta recoup. Trying. It's all coming at me again. I get down here to the bottom and I start pulling on the material and it rolls right towards me. I got the ends. Can you see that? I can't tell. With a plastic coated, yeah, paper clip. Jeez, whew, words are hard today. So that it won't roll at me. And it holds the excess. Yeah. Well, we're about to get this part taken care of. May have to run into the grocery store today. I really wasn't planning on it, but I might have to go. And Molly needs to get out anyway. She gets real bent out of shape if we don't go anyplace. When I was sick, she was like, oh, we're going. No. It's like, a crap. And so she just lay back down. She was like, done. Okay, we're going to switch just for a second here. Stay there. I was going to get that orange done right there. I pulled a small piece, so I didn't have to. I guess there's more of it up in there, but we'll just use it, this little piece. Watched some Flosstube yesterday, this morning. I'm always watching Flosstube. Jacob, I watched him from Modern Folk Embroidery yesterday. He's got 2 new patterns out. I can't begin to tell you what the names of them are. One of them I really don't care for, but it's not my taste. And the other one is Lynette. I think that's the word. Lynette's Song. Is that how you say that? That word? It's kind of pretty, but I was having, the whole time he was talking and talking about it, I was having a hard time in my brain trying to figure out how you could get out of, it's one of those, if you stitched it on dark, you could do it on light. Wait, you could do light thread on dark fabric, but only for part of it. So I was trying to figure out how you would, say, work around all that. I don't know. Or you could just stitch, like make it full coverage, and use the white thread for the pattern, but cover the background. Yeah. I was thinking more so that that would be what would have to happen, because I'm not real keen on insetting anything. Like if you were to inset a piece of dark fabric, not happening. And it has like an intricate frame around it. It's kind of like half moon, if you will. Like goes that way, and then it does some curly Q thingy, and then it comes down and does the half moon thing. Yeah, it's like a specialty cut, if you will, if you were going to make it a mat. Yeah, no. So I just kind of let it go. Stop thinking about it. Some of these colors are really close together. A little windy out there today. Keeps creaking that door open. But, yeah. I mean, it's pretty patterns. Just absolutely gorgeous. And so is his 2021 Sal. But it's a lot of stitching, you know? It's dense with stitching. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, all right, but damn, no. I don't know. I prefer patterns that, I don't know. Can't say that either. I was going to say that have like a break in the stitching. You know, where you can just, or a lot of negative space, if you will. I don't know how else to explain it. I like the idea of the motifs, you know, here, there, and everywhere, but you don't have to make it full coverage. Because I am not about that life. Nope. Not counting. I noticed that Joblin I was using yesterday, it was really easy to count with. And nice and squared off. You know, pretty even for even weave. And I have no idea where I got that piece of Joblin. I mean, not where. I know where I got it. I got it from 123 Stitch, but I mean, I don't know when I bought it. Can't even, or what project I actually bought it for. Maybe it was a try-out piece. I have no idea. But it's pretty. It's kind of a tan. It's lighter than this. Yeah. It's about the same color as that, not vintage, Country French Cafe Mocha. But it sure is pretty. And it's easy to work on. And the only mistake I made yesterday was that I went up instead of down. You know, doing that zigzag, what do you call it? Border. I did it in the wrong direction, shall we say. It wasn't like I miscounted. So, that was pretty good. So I think from now on, if I order even weave at all, it's only going to be 28 count. I'm done with 32 can't see it, don't care to see it. Now, I might be able to use that big piece for little projects. If I was going to do something little, fine. I'd have the patience to deal with it. But on that big of a project, it is killing me. It is just killing me. So. So I'm going to buy, when I get enough together here, I'm going to buy 2 pieces, and I believe it's going to be 16 count. Ada. Because that's too big of a project to deal with on even weave. For me. Now, anybody else, you do as you like, because you're probably better at it than me. I just... Nope. And it's straight cross stitch. I mean, there is nothing weird, half stitched, nothing. So, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be about it for today. We made some kind of progress here in this little corner. I got one more color coming down there. I got to finish that. I ran out of thread up there for that other thing. So get that straightened out and we'll have this corner done. Would that take a week? This ought to take like 100 years to finish. No, it's not. It's because I'm not working on it 24/7. It's not my only project. Get that out of there. And then you can see all the colors that move back. So it's looking really good. I like the colors. They're nice and drabish. Does that make a sense? Any kind of sense? They're not bright, vivid colors. Now I haven't gotten over here where the oranges and reds are, but it looks like subdued colors. And the only pick are little pink flowers or the reds here and there. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.